does see that I do have Corruptors. He's probably going to start getting some Vikings, expecting those Brood Lords. Looks like he's going to go down and try and take out my expansion. They're my high yield. I'm just going to run up some Banelings. I'm saying, fine, I'll do fine with these Banelings. I can, as soon as that research is done. Which hive is... Cancel that. Okay, this one is looks like it's getting the burrow research. So in the meantime, we're just gonna take this force and let's take these lings, and I think these lings can take care of these marines really well, because he does not have them backed up by siege tanks or anything. Actually, transfuse my hatch, and we are gonna get that upgrade done. Start burrowing these guys, moving them back. He does have the tanks exposed right now, and I think that these Broodlords, yes, I can get some Broodlords now. That is a really, really big, scary, scary army. I'm going to need some more Broodlords. That is rather annoying. He must have expanded somewhere to have that huge of an army. We'll just make some drones out of these guys. He's moving forward those tanks. Are you really in range? Okay, here's time for a little bit of Broodlord Infester going on here. Okay, as soon as he moves out with those Marines, I gotta start hitting them. Those Infestors. Blow up your own guy. No, they didn't do it before. Did he get obs somewhere? Well, he did kill that expansion, and I am in a heap of trouble since I haven't been macroing very well. If I haven't been hardly macroing at all, actually. Looks like he has killed off the mainstay of my Broodlords, but I gotta move out with some more. See what damage I can do. He does seem to be on the run. I will move out these lings, see if I can't do any damage myself. Meanwhile, I'll get some more lings. Looks like I'm not going to do a ton of damage to these lings. He is focusing my Broodlords, but he is taking a ton of damage while doing it. I do want him to fire at these Broodlords. Oh, I forgot about all these lings I have. And Marines, just a ridiculous unit to be able to do that sort of thing. Holy cow. I don't know if he's down to the wire or not. I do have this expansion still. We'll be grabbing these drones. Do want to get my money back up. Do want to keep my unit supply up. He is getting a lot of AA. Those Thors are so annoying because of their ability to, shoot everything. I will actually fire away at that Viking. I do want to try and kill it. Terrific, but Thors do so much damage. Okay, gotta run back. Gotta get some more Broodlords. as I am operational, or back to being operational off of some of my bases. I do not have a very efficient cash income right now. Banelings aren't doing it for me right now. I still don't know. He must have this high yield. I never scouted it. That was really foolish of me not to have. Gotta do a drone transfer, but really dangerous at this point in the game to be doing that sort of thing, since I am really, really low on money. I actually like to get a different unit, but tanks do so much damage, it's like I don't have much of a choice of units to go. I think I'm just gonna get a bunch of Broodlords. Broodlords, just some Corruptors. And then you see I have a ton of gas, and I should probably actually be expanding again, as I do need more mineral income. I do have this high yield, but it doesn't seem to be helping me a ton right now. I'm gonna need to do another drone transfer here real quick. You does see I have all these Broodlords and all these Lings. And I'll actually be moving out with these Broodlords because I do have some Corruptors that are heading in, and they'll be doing, soaking up some of that Viking damage. Doesn't look like he has expanded to that area yet. I should have had that. I should be doing drops and things, but this is a this is a long warm-up game. As long as I'll get out. Oh, Broodlords, run! Actually, attack now. It's so many Broodlings. That doesn't seem to matter though, because Marines do a ton of damage. You're gonna want to get some more Lings. The damage of those, I don't even have any upgrades yet. I can't believe I never got that. That was really dumb of me not to have ever gotten. I am trying to make more Broodlords. I don't think that one's ever even going to survive, though. Okay, we're going to move out these Lings. Let's see what we can do. Those tanks are unsieged. He does have a ton of tanks, though. I do know that much. And looks like he did just lose a ton of tanks. So he does leave the game. I did scout his bases. Looks like he took those ones. A lot less obvious of bases. Long game. I definitely got to take a look at his profile and see what he was, because for him to just go that insane amount of tank. The Masters player. Okay, so he was a rank 48 Masters player. God, yeah. Oh, I get so excited when I beat Masters players, because I go against them every so often, and when I finally do, and I manage to beat one, I think this is like maybe my third time beating a Masters player. So I do have a little bit of rejoicing for that there. Good match. Oh, look how nice this is. Masters, Diamond, Platinum, Gold. See, it's perfect. So Masters player does make me feel a lot better. 31 Masters. I don't really know what that means in a Masters. I'm sure there's like 4K. Yeah, there's 4,200 Masters now. Look at this. There's a 225 deficit between his wins and his losses, or not deficit, but an advantage. That's huge. Anyway, I did enjoy that game. I think that game did warm me up a little bit, pretty well actually. I'm surprised I held that, because he did do that insane bunker rush where he did wall me off, and that was a really good technique. And especially since I didn't scout it, I did not think to scout it, I think that did cause a bit of confusion. I'm gonna cancel this and be right back. Just a moment, people. Let's take about a 10 to 20 second break. Alrighty, terrific. Let's start getting into a game now. I might save that replay. I might have to save all the replays where I go against Masters players, because you can learn a lot from watching their build orders. Not necessarily if you win or lose, but just seeing what they do, I think, is really eye-opening. Really interesting that I went against the Masters. Usually you run into Platinums and whatnot when you're doing the warm-up games on Shattered Temple. So, I don't remember GLHF. Did I? Let's find out. Okay, I didn't. So I'm good to go. Start sending out our scouts. Send this Overlord scout here. You notice last game, as soon as I saw where the turn was, I just pulled out, because the Overlord does have greater range of visibility than the buildings. So if you pull it out at just the right timing, then you will not, or you'll get away with him not seeing you and finding out your position. But I did forget that this guy is a Zerg player, so I'm going to be rerouting that drone back down to the Zerg base. Should have been paying attention to that. I'm so used to going against Protoss and Terran that it hadn't occurred to me that he might not be one of those guys. Even though, now thinking about it, I do remember in the score screen what he was. So, not a good map to do an 8 pool on, because you get this very early Overlord scouting, like he did. I will probably be doing a 15 pool. Looks like he's doing a 14 pool. So if I do a 15 pool gas, then I should be pretty a-okay. There's the gas. There's the drone. We can get another. It looks like he's getting his gas a little bit later. Probably going to just get the pool just so we can get his queen and then keep up an economy. Especially since we do see that he is spending his larva on drones right now, not saving any of them up. Can't wait to kill this Overlord. I will opt in for speedlings, although in this matchup it'll probably end up going roaches, because roaches really are the backbone of the Zerg army. It's so much the backbone that I think it's ridiculous, because roaches is how you beat Protoss. You can go only roaches and beat a Protoss player, which I think is kind of ridiculous. You can also go only roaches and beat a Zerg player, which is kind of ridiculous. You can't go roaches and beat a Terran player as easily, because tanks splash damage is ridiculous, just absolutely ridiculous. So it doesn't look like he has any lings. Nope, just getting regular drones. So I will be taking this opportunity to take one guy off of gas, because I'm getting speedlings. And let's start getting that speedling. We'll hotkey him, send one to that watchtower. He's going to be running this Overlord away. Going to wait and see whenever I scout. He is expanding, so I will be getting a few more lings. Do have this drone here that I forgot about. That's right, back up. So I think that I will take my expansion right now as well. His expansion should finish before mine. He might even be moving out a queen before I can do anything about it. I'm going to start getting attack upgrades. Okay, he is watching his lings, as far as I can see now. Did a very good job of managing them. Do want to try and kill this ling. We'll kill that ling, and then I'll start getting the melee attack upgrades. Although I think it might be a bit more intelligent for me to get the the regular attack upgrades, as I probably can assume that he's going roaches actually by that build that he did. We're gonna grab this queen, start running it down. That will be finished soon. Okay, it looks like I might get some. Oh dear. Okay, he does have some lings, but I'm just gonna engage him. My lings do get a faster surround, and as soon as he runs up to that ramp, take the opportunity. Looks like I will be able to fight off his lings with greater ling numbers. His faster expand was a lot more risky for him to have done.